Hello students, this is Mukesh Gupta. In our last class, we discussed about matter and its classification. Okay. Today, we will find some of the points of differences between mixture and compounds. As you have learned, on the basis of chemical composition, we classified matter into two main classes. One is pure and second one is the impure substance. Under pure substance, again two categories have been considered. One is element and second one is the compound. Similarly, the second category which is called as the impure substance or mixture, that is again classified as homogeneous and heterogeneous mixtures. Here we will find some points in order to differentiate compound and mixtures.
Mixtures and compounds are to be differentiated on the basis of the following points: composition, homogeneity, property, separation, method of formation, energy involved, melting point and boiling point. First, composition. The constituents of a mixture may be present in any ratio. ମିଶ୍ରଣରେ ଥିବା ମୌଳିକ କିମ୍ବା ଯୌଗିକ ଉପାଦାନ ଗୁଡ଼ିକ ନିଜର ବସ୍ତୁତ୍ୱର ଯେକୌଣସି ଅନୁପାତରେ ରହିପାରନ୍ତି. In compounds, the constituents are always present in a fixed ratio by mass. ଯୌଗିକରେ ଉପାଦାନ ଗୁଡ଼ିକ ନିଜର ବସ୍ତୁତ୍ୱର ଏକ ନିର୍ଦ୍ଦିଷ୍ଟ ଅନୁପାତରେ ଥାନ୍ତି. Next point, homogeneity. Mixtures may or may not be homogeneous in nature. ମିଶ୍ରଣ ସମଜାତୀୟ କିମ୍ବା ବିଷମଜାତୀୟ ହୋଇପାରେ. For example, the mixture of oil and water is heterogeneous whereas salt and water is homogeneous. In turns, compounds are always homogeneous in nature and constitute a single phase. ଅନ୍ୟ ପକ୍ଷରେ ଯୌଗିକ ଗୁଡ଼ିକ ସର୍ବଦା ସମଜାତୀୟ ହୋଇଥାନ୍ତି. Next point is property. In mixtures, the properties are midway between those of its constituents. ମିଶ୍ରଣ ତାର ଉପାଦାନ ମାନଙ୍କର ଧର୍ମ ବହନ କରେ. For example, in the mixture of oil and water, we will get the property of oil as well as water. Compound shows entirely different properties from those of its constituents. ଯୌଗିକର ଧର୍ମ ଉପାଦାନ ମାନଙ୍କ ଠାରୁ ଭିନ୍ନ ହୋଇଥାଏ. Next point is separation, ପୃଥକୀକରଣ. The constituents of a mixture can be easily separated by simple mechanical means. ମିଶ୍ରଣରୁ ଉପାଦାନ ଗୁଡ଼ିକୁ ବିଭିନ୍ନ ପୃଥକୀକରଣ ପ୍ରଣାଳୀ ଦ୍ୱାରା ପୃଥକ କରାଯାଇପାରେ, ଯଥା ପରିଶ୍ରବଣ, ଆଶ୍ରବଣ, ପାତନ, ଊର୍ଧ୍ୱପାତନ ଇତ୍ୟାଦି. However, the constituents of a compound cannot be easily separated by simple mechanical means. Energy in the form of heat or light is often required. Next point is method of formation. Mixtures can be obtained as a result of different physical changes. ମିଶ୍ରଣ ଗୁଡ଼ିକୁ ବିଭିନ୍ନ ଭୌତିକ ପ୍ରତିକ୍ରିୟା ମାଧ୍ୟମରେ ସହଜରେ ତିଆରି କରାଯାଇପାରେ. On the other hand, compounds cannot be formed by simple physical processes. They are formed as a result of a chemical change. ରାସାୟନିକ ପ୍ରତିକ୍ରିୟା ଦ୍ୱାରା ଯୌଗିକ ତିଆରି ହୁଏ. Next point of difference is the involvement of energy during the formation of mixture and compounds. During the formation of mixture, generally no heat, light or electrical energy is absorbed or evolved. ସାଧାରଣତଃ ମିଶ୍ରଣ ତିଆରି ହେଲା ସମୟରେ ତାପ, ଆଲୋକ କିମ୍ବା ବିଦ୍ୟୁତ ଶକ୍ତି ଉତ୍ପନ୍ନ ହୁଏ ନାହିଁ. However, the formation of a compound is always accompanied by absorption or evolution of heat, light or electrical energy. Next, melting point and boiling point. The melting and boiling points of mixtures are usually not sharp. ଅର୍ଥାତ୍ ମିଶ୍ରଣ ଏକ ନିର୍ଦ୍ଦିଷ୍ଟ ସ୍ଫୁଟନାଙ୍କ କିମ୍ବା ଗଳନାଙ୍କ ବହନ କରେ ନାହିଁ. Compounds possess sharp melting and boiling points. ଯୌଗିକର ନିର୍ଦ୍ଦିଷ୍ଟ ଗଳନାଙ୍କ ଏବଂ ସ୍ଫୁଟନାଙ୍କ ଥାଏ. Pure compounds boil or melt at a definite temperature.
So these were the various points of differences between mixture and compounds. Next, we will find certain important properties of elements and compounds, right? The various properties like malleability, ductility, elasticity, plasticity, hygroscopicity, deliquescence, these kind of properties are to be discussed one by one.
The various points to be mentioned are elasticity, plasticity, ductility, malleability, deliquescence, hygroscopicity, efflorescence, polymorphism, and isomorphism. First, elasticity. When a solid substance regains its original shape, size, or volume after the removal of deforming forces, the property of matter is called elasticity. ଏହି ଧର୍ମ ଅନୁସାରେ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟ କରୁଥିବା ବାହ୍ୟବଳର ଅନୁପସ୍ଥିତିରେ ବସ୍ତୁ ନିଜର ପୂର୍ବ ଆକୃତି, ଆକାର ବା ଆୟତନକୁ ପ୍ରାପ୍ତ ହୁଏ। Next, plasticity. This is opposite of elasticity. Here, the solid substance cannot regain its original shape, size, or volume after the removal of the force. ଏଥିରେ ବସ୍ତୁ ନିଜର ପୂର୍ବ ଆକୃତିକୁ ପାଇପାରେ ନାହିଁ। Ductility, ନମନୀୟତା. The property of metal as a result of which they can be drawn into thin wires. ଧାତୁ ନମନୀୟ ଏବଂ ସରୁ ତାରରେ ରୂପାନ୍ତରିତ ହୋଇପାରେ। Examples are metals like copper, silver, gold, platinum. Next, malleability, ତନ୍ୟତା. The property of metals as a result of which they can be hammered into thin sets. ଧାତୁ ତନ୍ୟ ଅର୍ଥାତ୍ ଧାତୁକୁ ହାତୁଡ଼ିରେ ବାଡ଼େଇ ପତଳା ଚଦରରେ ରୂପାନ୍ତରିତ କରାଯାଇପାରେ। Next, deliquescence. The property of matter accepting moistures from the atmosphere and becoming wet when exposed is called deliquescence. Sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide ଭଳିଆ ଯୌଗିକ ଆର୍ଦ୍ର ବାୟୁର ସଂସ୍ପର୍ଶରେ ତରଳି ଯାଆନ୍ତି। Next property is hygroscopicity. The property of certain compounds to combine with moisture of atmosphere and convert into hydroxides or hydrates. Calcium hydroxide, sodium carbonate ଭଳିଆ ଯୌଗିକ ଆର୍ଦ୍ର ବାୟୁର ସଂସ୍ପର୍ଶରେ ସେମାନେ ନିଜର ହାଇଡ୍ରୋକ୍ସାଇଡ୍ସ କିମ୍ବା ହାଇଡ୍ରେଟ୍ସ ଗଠନ କରନ୍ତି। ଏହି ଧର୍ମକୁ ହାଇଗ୍ରୋସ୍କୋପିସିଟି କୁହାଯାଏ। Next, efflorescence. The property of some crystalline solids of losing their water of crystallization and becoming powdery on the surface is called efflorescence. ଏହି ଧର୍ମ ଅନୁଯାୟୀ ସ୍ଫଟିକ ଯୌଗିକମାନେ ନିଜର ସ୍ଫଟିକ ଜଳ ହରାନ୍ତି ଏବଂ ତାଙ୍କର ଉପରି ଭାଗ ଚୂର୍ଣ୍ଣାବୃତ ହୋଇଥାଏ। Next, polymorphism. The existence of a compound in different crystalline form is called polymorphism and the different forms are called polymorphs. ଏହି ଧର୍ମ ଅନୁଯାୟୀ କୌଣସି ଏକ ଯୌଗିକ ଭିନ୍ନ ସ୍ଫଟିକ ରୂପରେ ଦୃଶ୍ୟମାନ ହୁଏ, ସେହି ବିଭିନ୍ନ ସ୍ଫଟିକ ରୂପକୁ polymorphs ବୋଲି କୁହାଯାଏ। Next, isomorphism. The existence of different compounds with similar chemical composition in the same crystalline form is called isomorphism and the compounds are called isomorphs. ଦୁଇ ବା ତତୋଧିକ ଯୌଗିକମାନଙ୍କର ରାସାୟନିକ ଗଠନ ଏବଂ ସ୍ଫଟିକର ସଂରଚନାରେ ସମାନତା ଥାଏ, ତେବେ ସେମାନଙ୍କୁ ଆଇସୋମର୍ଫସ୍ କୁହାଯାଏ।